let's just kind of get into the beer reviews. Scotty, do you want to go first or?
Sure, I can.
All right, hold on. Let me switch it over to the thing here. Cool. There we go.
All right. Hello, everybody. So I decided to go with
Oops.
a beer from Figley's Brewworks. They're out of Pennsylvania. They have two locations, one in Allentown and another in Bethlehem. Um, I figured with it being the day before Thanksgiving here in the U.S. that it made sense for me to get one more review of a pumpkin ale in. To close out the season. This is one I've never had before. I've seen it in past years, but decided to finally give it a try live with you guys. Um, it's as I said, it's an Imperial Pumpkin. It sits at 9%. Um, a quick lookup I did. Reviews seem to range from absolutely horrible and extreme tastes of just alcohol up front. Others seem to think it's a great beer. Light pumpkin, nice spice, and the alcohol level's hidden well. So let's see what I think about this bad boy.
That's a nice color.
Yeah, I mean it's got your typical pumpkin ale color. Um, nice head on it. You can see it has some good carbonation. You definitely get the pumpkin and spices right off the nose there. One more taste. I have to say, it's not bad. It's definitely you get a slight pumpkin. You get some nice spice. It's a little sweet for my liking, but I don't notice the 9% at all. This could be one of those dangerous ones that sneaks up on you. Uh, I think the sweetness of it will get to you before you start to taste the alcohol. So you may stop just from the sweetness, unless that's your style. Um, I don't know. I would buy it again. I think this is a pretty good beer. I don't know what the reviewers that said all they could taste was alcohol. I don't know what they were thinking. I give this two thumbs up out of two thumbs because that's all I have.
Oh man, I don't know if you're watching chat there, Scott, but
No.
someone's asking where get your hair cut. I said that I cut your hair. Uh,
We could devote a full show to the history of my haircuts. So I'll leave that for another time.
oh
But
man,
yeah, it's quite the story. Why is it a bad thing?
I don't think so. I mean, I've known you forever, so
I
it's not
I'll,
a.
I'll blame it on the lighting.
All right. Oh
Yeah.
man.
So all in all, I think it's a good beer. I highly recommend if anyone sees this. I know last time we reviewed some pumpkin ales, there seemed to be a lot of negative thought towards introducing pumpkin or yams into beer. But I don't know, it's one of those nice things for the season. It doesn't last long, a month or two. Um, every year when it comes up, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I don't devote those those full 2 months to just drinking pumpkin ales. It's one or two here and there. But I think it's a nice addition to the different styles of beers that are, or the different varieties of beer that are out there nowadays.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing about pumpkins, and we mentioned this in an earlier stream. Is that in the U.S. they start releasing these things at like the August, sometimes July time frame.
They've now crept into August. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I mean, it's they just start creeping them out, and people, I think they just get so tired of them really quickly. But it's I mean, I know I do. I don't get a chance to. We used to actually have a pumpkin fest here in town where we go, our local brewery, and man, you go there and there's a ton of pumpkin beers, really good ones, right? But after a while, you're just like, God damn, I can't drink these fucking things anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. You can definitely easily overdo it. It's one of those you gotta kind of slide in every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, for Thanksgiving, that's a perfect beer, though. I mean, like, there's pumpkin pie. There's, all sorts of different things that are at Thanksgiving. For anybody who's in the U.S., who's watching, obviously tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So, tonight's stream is gonna be a little bit shorter. I look like. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. By the way, shucky $5. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So, Vonderhaar. Okay, I don't know what that is. I won't lie. Yeah, but if you want to dedicate a whole show to my haircut's really easy. Unbox therapy also. Oh man, we want Steve. Steve's not here today. Steve will be back next week most likely. So, and actually we're hoping to get the guys from Brew Nation on as well. So, notice no wedding ring. Oh man, they're being vicious again. I'll just
Was that on you?
No, both of us, but it's fine. Trolls are trolls, and that's what it is. All right, so I guess I'll jump in and do my beer review real fast. All right, so today I'm going to switch this out. The rules to the beer. I have two special beers. So today I'm doing the Palo Santo Merino, which is by Dogfish Head out of Delaware. I think they're out of Delaware. It's about 12%. It's an American brown ale. And generally brown ales are not like that high. But this one actually was aged in Palo Santo wood. They created a whole giant vat just specifically for this. So a little history behind this. It was about 2006 they first released this in their brew pub, and it was so popular they started releasing it in bottles. A beer also I am viable. Okay, so Woody Harrelson when he was on Cheers. I guess that works out, Dr. Beauty, and that's not too bad of a thing. I've been called worse. So 2007 they released their first bottling of this, and on the package it actually said that you should age this. It aged with the best of them. So, I don't hoard beer. That'd be kind of weird, but I do age beer pretty often. So I have a whole cellar of it downstairs. So what I did is, you'll notice there's a difference to this. This is actually one of the first brewings of this beer, right? So you can know the difference in the labels. This one right here, you can see the embossing on it. But this has been aging since 2007. So what I think I'm going to do, what I'm going to plan on doing this tonight is I'm going to open this up after we're done tasting this. Now I've had this before. This is a long time ago. I've had this before. We're going to drink the fresh one first, fresh because it's been aged, and then we're going to break open the one that's been sitting around since 2007. Just because I want to see the difference in it. So let's crack this open. Like I said, this bad boy is a brown ale, so they definitely will see some. It's going to be a dark beer. From what I remember, it's almost the color of stout. I'm going to pour some from my lovely wife Anne as well. So, and I'm pouring into a tulip glass. But you can see how dark this thing is. All right, let me grab some for her as well.
Matching glasses.
Well, yeah. Remember we went to the Brooklyn Brewery tasting a few years ago. That's actually the glasses I'm drinking out of.
Yeah.
So, um, it's a nice glass. I enjoy it. I think it's the only tulip glass that I have out of all these things. So there it is. At first scent, I mean, you can smell that it's caramel, but there's kind of like I don't want to say woody. I mean, it's definitely aged in wood barrels, but you definitely get a high caramel to this bad boy. There's a lot of bananas. And these guys are having fun in chat tonight, I can tell. One down. So, yeah, you can tell that this is definitely a high alcohol beer. Just the scent of it too. You can tell that this there.
Where do you think the banana is coming from?
I'm sorry.
Where do you think the banana is coming from?
Did I say banana? I didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
It had a
maybe.
banana flavor to it.
No, it was caramel
Yeah.
flavor. But it's spicy. And I think it's just the type of wood that it was aged in. To be honest with you, I think this is the aged it in the largest wood barrel. It's like about 10,000 gallons that they do this in. All right, so each time, but it's a nice beer. Just drink the beer. Chug it down. Well, I can't just drink this. 12%. Forget that. I'm gonna fall flat on my ass in that one.
Maybe that's what they want.
Probably. That's what. Mine sort of smells like. Never mind. What are you drinking there, dark hair beardy? Duff man. Yeah, I don't. Do you know, Scott? Do they make Duff beer?
I believe they do. I've never seen it or tried it, but I've definitely read some articles about it being an actual beer.
Guys, just for you, I'm gonna see if I can find this damn thing. I'm gonna actually bring a can or whatever it is of Duff beer just for you guys because, I appreciate you guys so much. You're drinking a black and tan. Nice. It's very alcoholic. I'm glad I'm sharing it with Ann. Like I said, the wood, I think, adds a little bit spicy to it. A lot of times when you age things in oak barrels, they'll get like a vanilla type feel to it. It's the same thing with when you age wine, right? You can tell that it's taking some of the properties of the wood, and I think some of the spicy notes from this is coming from that wood. So I'm going to pull this up real fast because I want to see something here. Apparently, sifter is where you're supposed to be drinking this thing, which I'm thankful I'm doing this. It's good with cheese. I don't have any cheese on me, so I'm not going to try it. And apparently, this would be really good with like steak or like chorizo sausage.
Do you have any others of those aged, or is that the only one you're going to crack open tonight?
Of this age,
Yep.
I have one more in my basement, Scott. So
Right.
when next time we get together, and if we can do because I found Stone Brewing Company, which is over in Europe, by the way. They have a brewery in Berlin. They actually started re-releasing some of their beers. Now I found I have the original 888 downstairs, and I also found the re-release of 888, which was 6 years ago. The original.
I just bought the O2 today.
Did you? Yeah, that was actually pretty tasty. That was the first time I had it in the re-release, but for me, I have all this beer down there, and that's done, and they also re-released the 14th anniversary, and I have the original of the 14th anniversary as well downstairs. So I've got a bunch of things we can do a comparison on. So I think that would kind of be cool. We get together, have one more bottle of this, the Palo Santo Maroon. One more bottle of this, which has been aged, I guess it's 2007. So that's
9 years.
9 years. This has been aging for 9 years. And this is the one I'm drinking right now. Is the fresh one. I just bought another 4-pack of this, and it comes in 4-packs. It all comes in 4-packs here. So, but I think it would be kind of cool if we did a comparison. We can get that out. We get the 14th anniversary. We can get the several other. I mean, there's a few other things I have downstairs that we could do comparisons on. But I thought that would be kind of cool. So at least have one more you can try, Scotty.
Yeah.
Let me real fast go and grab. I'm gonna switch over to Scotty, and I'm gonna go drop this off to my wife real fast. Give me 1 second. She's in the other room, and I will be right back, sis.